spend a little bit of time syncing it up. But I don't know. I personally like having you in the world with me to talk to. Let's start stretching. I'm late, he says. I didn't feel pop there. That's concerning. Hi, Cairo. I was setting up the emulator yesterday, and Core was in VR. I'm sharing my screen, and Core would be like, "Okay, click this. All right, you're gonna need to change this setting." Oh, Cairo might have woken up. They just shuffled a little bit. Let me give them head pats. Okay, now do this, you. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Unknown. Boy, Fire, Isolate, and Ohio Kaiwo. I was getting the, like, walkthrough of setting up Wind Waker, as well as the play-by-play of Cairo sleeping shifting movements. IG. Awa. Oh my god, I swear. I put on the headset and my nose is like, now's a good time to be congested, right? And it's like, no. Fucking super clear moment. It's winter. I hate this. Damn, I want Cairo shifting movements log. Just get on VR chat.
I have ascended.
I don't know why I did that. I hear him moving around. He probably remembers how to get up here. Shifty? Yeah. Oh my god, I hate it. I feel congested. And then I, like, try to blow my nose just a little. And there's no, like, resistance. It's like just... lunges. We're at lunges. But yeah, as I was telling Icy Fire a minute ago, the game trailers playlist, I wiped it yesterday. I wiped it yesterday, updated it. It's got like 80 videos. It's an hour and a half long. I feel like that's super short for like a week and a half of game trailers. But we'll probably watch that tomorrow. Is there a way we can webhook Kaiwo's VR tracking data into a constantly updating log? No. No, there is not a way to do that. That's fucking stalker. Good lord, Pixel. Tragic. Huh? It was lunges.
How dare you smack me?
Aye. I've never noticed that the Chow hands are a literal orb, and then they just stretch off to the body and connect. But your hands are literally like a sphere. I always thought it was like a Powerpuff hand where it was like arm-like. That's just an orb. Guess what? Running The new PC. New PC? Hell yeah. That's exciting. And new monitor. Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's not stalking because we'll only see when Kaiwa is in VR using their trackers. Stalking implies 24/7 surveillance. It's immortal Pogger's new PC. That is not what stalking is. Stalking does not imply 24/7 surveillance. It implies following somebody when they don't always know you're following for malicious intentions. You would have malicious intentions, Pixel. And with how much Cairo is in VR, that's damn near close to 24/7. SMH, that's daily. What the fuck? Why does it show you what I'm typing? Because they had an update. You can turn it off. So go to open up your settings and then click the big menu. So you've got the more options, right? And then you go to how do you invoice it? Is it? Yeah, you go to the user interface? Yeah, user interface chat box. And then there is send text automatically. Turn that off, I think. Yeah, turn that off. And now it should only show... Okay, well, you tested it with one word. Type in, like, a whole sentence.
It did work.
Hey,
think it's
Ewans.
working.
Good to see you.
Hi, Happy. It worked. Okay. I actually like it way more when you use the old system. Hi, VTop, because, like, when somebody types in a word, my brain locks in on it. So if somebody's, like, typing out, oh my god, I went to Taco Bell yesterday, I'm sitting there like, oh my god, I went to Taco Bell. Like, I just focus in on it. And if they're not the fastest typer, it's like, oh my god, please finish this so I can stop staring at your chat. Stop! I hate it. I hate it.
Oh
It
my
shows one
god.
word at a time. And here's... Dude, he does that every time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the worst thing, Eric. The worst thing is that to show it all at once or word by word, that's on you for just your chat box. I don't want to see anybody's chat box slowly appear. I want it to always appear at once when they press enter. But I don't have that setting. I can't make it do that. So I'm like, what the fuck, why? Where the bendy stretches?
I mean, some people say you can't know. You can't see the spelling error, so you get to see that a little bit now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
so it's it. Yep.
Having it slowly appear is so much better. I am happy that you are thriving with this update, Octomage. Also, hi. I hate it. And I wish I had a way to just, like, set it so that everybody appears the way I want them to. To me, it's not it's crazy that you decide how people see your messages, not how you see others' messages. Logger's new PC. It's not malicious. I just want to see Kaiwo be shifty. Wait to chow. It's Pixel and Error. You're not happy, you're Yulin? That's happy. I'm Yulin. This one's happy. Hi, Violet. They took away the FPS indicator in the menu? They did not. You might have to turn it back on, but mine is definitely still there. I go to... Yeah, if you up your standard menu and scroll all the way down, pin FPS and ping. I'm just happy I don't have to stare at the typing animation for 5 minutes for a single sentence. And a lot of people don't like it when you talk while they're typing. So they can finish a thought. See, it's kind of that for me. If somebody's typing something out, I have trouble thinking on anything else. I just want to see, like, all appear so I can talk, I can yap, and then the message pops up and I can capped at 120 FPS ATM. Let's test uncapped, right? So, like, I want to read messages like that. But when it appears, like, one at a time, and I see, like, capped at 120 FPS ATM, it's like, oh my god. 200? Let's go. Kind of like talking over someone if they're typing, in my opinion. I personally don't get that. I can understand why others would, though. Oh my god, one of my exes. He would, like... We would... When we had an argument in Skype, he'd be typing out, you know, sentence at a time. And I would, like, you know, have a rebuttal to one of his earlier sentences, and so I would stop typing, or I would start typing, and he would see the dots, right? And he'd be like, fucking stop. I'm still typing. Stop typing. And it was like, I didn't even hit enter. I feel bad about sending a message. The room goes quiet, waiting for me to type on said subject, so I normally don't type at all. Or someone talking over my chatting. Arguments in Skype. Yeah, I dated myself there a little bit. Have you been to this map before, Happy?
No, actually, if I remember, maybe, but not to the full extent.
I love this map. It's so comfy and at the same time, like, really cool.
Well, in the cases of it, this is a map with zero gravity that feels weird.
Right?
Weird in my opinion.
Right? Oh, your sound suddenly caught, like, everything. I heard myself, and then I heard music in the background.
Wait, I might be playing... Well, I'm playing a little bit of music.
Hi, Yuki.
I don't know if that's me.
This fucking girl is fucking streaming and she shows up to lurk. Hi, Global. Hi, Kisu. Wow, that fluff looks amazing. Uh-huh. If I knew the person enough, I'd pre-type my rebuttal in a sticky note. You know what was really bad that I did, Pixel? When I knew the person enough, I would type their argument out before they typed it out. And so, like, they would start typing, and I'd be like, you're gonna say this. And I wasn't always right, but sometimes I was. And they'd be like, fucking knock it off. I've heard it can be hard to type while listening to someone talk. But I'm not on mute, so I'm just repeating what I was told. I can understand that. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice if you could just disable it globally. Can I be timed out again? No. Lamau, hoi Yuki, hoi Kisu. What are we at? We're at squats. Oh damn, you did the JoJo thing. It wasn't quite as hard as JoJo. Hi, North Prince. Can't do this. Hot friend squat. I didn't like that. That felt weird. Who is the blue fish? That is Happy.
Hi.
Touch typing is OP. I've never written a feature request for VR chat. Might be worth a while. Yeah. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. It's... Nothing has motivated me to write a feature request more than this, because it derails me so hard when somebody's just typing and I see word for word popping up above their head. Was here since the first 24 seconds of stream? Hell yeah. I love that. Features. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine anybody listening to any feature request. A lot of people do it. It's one thing to listen to a feature request. It's another thing to listen to a feature request and do it in a timely manner so that it's still relevant. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. The thing that gets me is when the last word totally changes the meaning of the sentence. What's your species? Sorry, I'm just super interested because it's super cool and pretty. Well, there's a lot of shark in there. There's a lot of cat in there.
Cat, shark, I'm assuming is what it is, because this is a whole manta ray I'm sitting on.
Oh yeah, check this out, Kisu, check this out. Bells. Holy shit, I wanted bells! That's a whole manta? They do have a manta ray to sit
It
on.
could switch.
Go
It
ahead.
could be sit on or put here.
Mhm.
And you could just do this. If it moves, does that.
I love Bell. I have a friend who, they wear a Bell IRL. And, one, they just enjoy it. Two, it ended up being like a really fucking calming thing for them. So, like, they'd be stressed out and just having a bad day and just sit there just ding, 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 and they'd be like, I feel better now. I heard Paragon.
That's actually a good way to have that to relax. I
Mhm.
actually like that. That's pretty cool.
Jingling all through the night. Anyway, how are you today? You and well rested? No, I'm not well rested at all. We did Star Wars yesterday, and because of no nap and just I don't know, I guess I didn't have enough sleep going into Star Wars. I was fucking dying. The last hour, I was literally just like nodding off, just like ugh. We got through it. We've actually finished Star Wars. We are done with Star Wars. We, as soon as we were done... When did this get here? About a week ago. As soon as we finished Star Wars, I went to bed. This wasn't a nap. This wasn't like, you know, just a little shut my eyes. I went to bed for like 5 hours. Hi, Haxie. I went to bed for like 5 hours at 7 p.m. yesterday. So I woke up at midnight.
Oh, thank you.
And I was like, oh, shit. Because this throws everything off with my sleep schedule. I woke up at midnight. I did not go back to sleep until like 5:30. I didn't lay down until 5:30. I don't know how long it took me to fall asleep. I think like an hour. I think I fell asleep at 6:30 and woke up at 8. And so, going in today, I'm like, I don't feel tired right now. But I can tell you right now, by the end of stream, by like 3 p.m., I'm gonna be fucking dying. I'm gonna be so tired then. So like, am I well rested? No, not at all. Hey, Arid. B-top hug. Arid L nodding during Star Wars is crazy. Yeah, Corellia is such an awful final planet too. It's not a bad planet. It's story-wise, it's a very interesting planet. But aesthetically, it's literally just the same bombarded city on repeat. It's just like, I don't care. The fourth zone is the same as the first zone, as the second as the second and third. And it's just all like shitty city with like Coruscant if they're undergoing a terrorist attack. And it's just like, oh my god. I'm just so done with this like aesthetic 5 minutes in. This boils up at 3 a.m. Now, I did get Wind Waker ready. We could do our Wind Waker playthrough today. However, I think I'm going to put it off to Sunday, just because I don't think I can get through it in a single playthrough. I think I would actually just fall asleep trying to do it today. Oh shit, Wind Waker? The plan was to do it today. That was the plan, but like I just don't think I have the sleep for it. And so I'm thinking Sunday. That'll give me 3 days to kind of just fix my schedule without having other things to do. Okay. Oh, I just missed 20:30. We're going to 21 minutes then.
Oh, hello there. I wasn't paying attention.
Wind Waker eventually. Wind Waker eventually. This is a great pose for your back, by the way. I think it's called the Cobra pose. You put your pelvis flat and push your shoulders up. It is the anti-gamer posture pose. Have you ever passed out on stream before? On my stream, I think once. I think on my stream I passed out for like a minute or so. Straight back. It is straight. On core stream, I don't know how many times. I have fallen asleep on core stream dozens of times. During a 12 incline rest? Maybe. There was a day where I just didn't have enough sleep. I think we had 12 incline. I was yapping a lot after stream. I think I just closed my eyes and opened up again. I was like, how long did I stop talking? And everybody was like, about 3 minutes. And I was like, okay, we're ending. 1 minute down. Imagine eeping when core streaming. Easily, Pixel. What are you talking about? If I'm just laying there with her, cuddling, watching food videos, and I'm tired, and she's not saying anything because she's watching food videos, it's fucking easy. And I don't want to hear that from you, Mr. Falls asleep every time I stream and every time she streams. This fucking guy. Halfway there. Minute 30 down. Omega lol, I swear. I love the Chow Cheer Squad. We have 4 Chows B-Top. We have Icy Fire Mage, Unknown, Techno Rave, and Air. And very rarely do we get all 4 of them at the same time. I want to cuddle all y'all. Y'all so cute. It's pretty easy to. 50 more seconds. Uh, 40 more seconds. Oh god. It's tough today. Hi, Big Deck. 30 more seconds.
You got this, Ewan.
I got this. 20 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Ow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3 minutes of planking done. Alright. Where am I in my room? I'm right here. You guys wait there. I'll be right back.
And off he goes.
Phew. Oh, fuck. I couldn't mute in time. I'm just calibrating up here.
To see Icy dancing.
Nope. And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Am I forgetting something? I kind of want to try blowing my nose before I go.
Why not?
Oh my god, that feels so much better. Whoa, cute bunny mage with the butterfly wings. Yeah.
I'm right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
You've got the whole, like, alchemist thing going on also.
Yeah, I have the other one in this version.
Mm.
Run. Paid for both.
I step up here. I add this. You can't be a bunny, a butterfly, and a mage pick two. That's not how it works. You can be any assortment of things. Irath, where was I? Oh yeah, I mute this. And then I switch to this pin. Let's start walking. Hi, Monkey Monk. Euland, isn't there a WoW Alliance zone with wheat fields and yellow trees? So there's Westfall. Westfall has wheat fields. Doesn't have too many trees, but that is definitely like, you know, the farmland zone. Oh my god, that one is so cute, I'm dead. Bunny butterfly mages in my area where? I love the soccer flowers plus branch in the hair. Oh yeah, I see it now. Hold on, does it have a working bell too? It sure does.
Yeah, including the tail, this thing. Including the tail does as well.
Yeah,
I
Westfall's
see the
really good.
staff one, and I'm not even holding the staff.
So what your city looks like now?
Hold on, let me.
So that was something that when I lived in California, Monkey Monk. I lived in Fairfield. And in Fairfield we had a bunch of these hills in the area. And like 9 to 10 months of the year, all of the grass on them was dead. It was like dried out and yellow. It was very pretty. It made the hills golden, and so it was like the golden hills of California. And then for like a month or two, they would be green. And like, I think I liked them more when they were green because it was so rare. But like, they were very pretty when they were gold. The thing is, like, when you got up close to them, you could tell they were dead, right? You could like grab them and they'd be so dried out, they'd like snap in your hands. But this grass was like a foot to 2 feet tall. And it just covered these hills around our houses. So something else interesting about them, it created a wind tunnel for the wind. And so the wind only ever blew in one direction. Well, I hope it's not, like, too cumbersome to come back. But yeah, you're definitely, like, frozen in place right now. Oh, you've got the same shoes that are, like, fitted to your pads. I can't grab the potions. Parameter sync issues with the staff. Those are always funny. And there they go. Happy comeback! Ooh. Hang on. Who is that? It's Error. He's in a Rusk avatar. Error, I don't know if you can hear me right now. We can see through the wall, so I can just see you down there. I just wanted you to know, it's not a problem. Stop spying. You're standing in front of me! Is it too loud for you guys? Bruh. Yeah, there's a few, like, golden wheat zones I can think of, Monkey Monk. But, like, that are alliance zones? I think Westfall's basically it. There's a very small area in Wrath of the Lich King that has, like, wheat fields. But they're more like flower fields. Yulin's using wall hacks? Bro, it's always been like that. We go to the mask. Where? He's in the taxi room. What other wheat fields are there in WoW? There's the flower field in Grizzly Hills. I can't think of one in Kata. There's probably a few farm fields in Twilight Highlands. After Kata is Mop. There's a few wheat fields. There's the Valley of Four Winds, which is a whole, like, farm zone. After Mop is Wad. There's a little bit of farm area in Shadowmoon Valley, but that's not gonna be fucking golden wheat fields. After Wad is Legion. Is there any farming areas in Legion? Maybe a little bit. Welcome back.
Yeah, that crash. I don't know what happened for that one. Sorry about that.
All good. Yeah, so much farming areas. Welcome back, Happy. I return with Sandwich. Hell yeah. I don't think there's any farming zones in Legion. BFA, there's actually a lot of farming zones. Especially in the Kultiran areas. But none of them's like wheat fields. I'm gonna change into the jar, Abby, and put you in it. What the fuck? That's messed up.
Can I make a little joke with Jazz? Someone actually joined a friend stream one time and literally they put my PNG in a jar. Take a guess what that could be.
Oh, I know what it's for.
I was so.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
does
That
the
mess was
Legion
funny.
sustain itself without agriculture? I don't know if demons need to eat. I think they're just fueled by hatred and a desire to conquer everything. It was filled with banana cream, right? It don't we all go hungry without it on God. Hi, Dr. Air. BFA had a lot of farmland, but no wheat fields. What was after BFA? Shadowlands? Shadowlands had some farmland, especially in, like, Bastion, and I think a little bit in Revendreth. Dragonflight have much farmland? They had a lot of opportunity for farmland, and then they just didn't do it.
Is it just me or I see a jar right now?
Air is a jar.
That
He has put Icy Fire Mage into it. His play space is a little off, and I don't know if he has a way to edit it. He's kind of sunken into the ground a little.
I was like, wait, I thought Aaron was right next to me. I didn't even notice till the jar till like a second.
War Within has a lot of agriculture area in like every zone. I don't think there's any wheat fields though. There actually is a few wheat fields in Hallowfall. But yeah, Alliance, Golden Trees, and Wheatfield, that's probably Westfall. I am sunk as Chow too. You don't seem sunk. You're like standing normally. You actually look like you're walking along the surface that's there. But when you switch to the jar, I don't know exactly how tall it is, but like, it goes down. So only humans dine on wheat? Apparently. Normally I can't see through the floor? Oh. Yeah, now that I'm like thinking about it, Monkey Monk, I'm like, they really do only show humans as farmers. And all the races sometimes are farmers. But it'd be nice if they, like, showed that more. I feel like that should just be, like, a tenet of any society. That if you have a race in a game, they should have some farm area. Ewan's WoW racism strikes again. What do you mean? I'm literally saying Blizzard is being racist with this. Orcs hunt anything, I suppose? I feel like orcs should have crop farms. They're definitely going to have, like, animal farms. You know, you look to any of the old orc zones, they're going to have, like, pig pens and stuff like that. Some cultures can have a hunter-gathering culture. Yes, that's absolutely true, Pixel. That means fuck all for the race that is not hunting and gathering and has clearly laid down roots in one place. When they have a fucking giant temple they spent thousands of years building and live around that, you cannot call them hunter-gatherers. They gotta have some fucking farmland. Today's Thursday, right? Oh my god. We don't have Star Wars later. I actually got to turn that alarm off. Nopers? I'm gonna throw this alpaca. Wow, Thursday. You know what happens next? I need to set up hat and time days with Cairo. I mentioned to them briefly when I was falling asleep, and they were just like, whatever works for you. And I was like, no, I want you to pick the days. don't know if Cairo wants to bum rush it and do like 4 days of the week of Hat in Time to like go through it a lot, or if they want to make it like a weekly thing that's like every Monday. I'm atop this Moogle. Are you sure about that? Orcs reminded me. Got Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 for free, Pog? That's fucking Pog as hell. How'd you get it for free? With the CPU I have in my PC? Sure. Is that like just, I don't know, AMD was like, if you have this, you get Space Marine 2. Got an AMD redeem code? I see. Hell yeah. I've watched people play Space Marine 2 a lot. It looks rad. I don't see myself ever playing it. Love it? Good. I've watched Willowfan play it. I've watched Smug play it. I feel like I've watched a third person play it, but I can't remember. Maybe Isures? That doesn't sound right, though. You watched me play it? No, I don't think I did. What are we talking about? Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, Pixel. Gonna be 100% a heretic. I saw a meme yesterday, Pixel, that I almost sent to you. I regret that I didn't. But it was like, the engineer of a firm. And it's like this anime girl who's just like super fucking tired and has like a bunch of energy drinks around her. Oh, regret. There was no joke to it. It was just like a tired engineer. I think at the time I was like, I don't know if this is funny, cute, or depressing. And then I just forgot about it. Yeah, basically. I think the big news from yesterday, well, the big news from yesterday was the Kamala Harris debate on Fox News, which I don't really want to talk about too much. Both sides feel like they won. The left is like, dude, she's so fucking great compared to Trump. She just fucking shut that guy down. And the other side is like, she's so done, she's so over, how could she embarrass herself like that? And I'm just like, I didn't watch the debate. How the fuck do both sides come out of this thinking they won that hard? Huh? Well, that's totally me though. Funny, cute, and depressing. Just vote liberal like you always do, Eland. Fuck you! Why does that get under my skin so much? Oh my god. That was probably the big news from yesterday. The other thing was that Liam Payne died. The guy from One Direction. Well, one of the guys from One Direction. Top Keck, I mean, they have pretty cool yellow ties. Not Liam. Yeah. Was that sarcasm, Pixel? I honestly don't know what Pixel's talking about right now, Pixel, or Kisu. With the vote liberal like you always do, I'm like, I can't tell if he's like being facetious with that or not. And then with the pretty cool yellow ties, I'm like, I actually don't know what that's about. I'm hoping it's sarcasm, that's why I asked. We're not gonna go too much into, like, who votes for who, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, Pixel, you're voting Democrat, right? You're voting for Kamala, you better! I don't want to do any of that. I'm pretty sure Pixel's being silly talking about who we're voting for. Hi, Smug. Hi, Elder. Peen. Hi, Logitech. I should probably turn away from the thing so I can't see people walking up. Move at this angle. Oh, that's... We're gonna move at this angle. That way Happy can move next to me, and the Chows can still be in front of me. Each episode tax
controller.
paid. Hell yeah. I'm being silly. Also, they do have silly yellow ties. I don't know who they are, Pixel. I don't know if you're saying Democrats do, if you're saying Republicans do, if you're saying Fox News does. Okay. I'm off to play Blue Bear game. I'll have stream open for the inevitable bot that finally shows when my card is down. God, don't you just love how that works? When you're ready for them, they don't show up. But then, like, the moment you're just, like, not paying attention, it's like, bot, Ewan, what are you doing? It's like, what the fuck? The Libertarian Party of the United States? What? How did they come up at all? Nobody cares about them. Nobody's mentioned them. Huh? They're real and nobody votes for them. Yeah, because most people don't hate poor people. I say most people don't hate poor people. There's a lot of people that hate poor people. Hi, Gail. Cheap viewers from here, I see. Fuck you, Ewan. What the heck? Fuck you! I'm actually like, how on earth did Pixel get on libertarians? He's probably just being silly, but I'm genuinely like, what was the, like, thought process? What was the, like, the relevance of connectivity? I'd fuck you and oi. But also, there's really only 2 parties. I'm just so under 20 layers of irony. That's not 20 layers of irony, Pixel. That's like layers of random. That's like Johnny Test random, where they just throw stuff out there because haha, kids find stupid shit funny. That's why I'm sitting here like, how did that come up? How? But you won't answer me! Hey Galo, hi Icy.
I'm gonna go check on someone for a bit, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Keep being cute.
Oh my goodness. Ewan sit when? Maybe. Hi, Kumi. This girl's collecting squish emotes. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Why is allergy so rough today?
Because reasons.
Ugh, it's miserable. It's fucking cold. I'm kind of sitting here like, oh boy, it's winter. Allergies definitely shouldn't be a thing.
It's gonna warm up. It's gonna warm up later this week.
Yeah.
By weekend, it'll be unreasonably warm again.
Oh boy. I don't particularly like it when it's this cold. I don't want it to be like 80s or 90s. I would prefer it to like pick one and stay there for a couple months. I hate it when it's like
It's not gonna
flipping
do
back
that.
and forth. I know. I hate it when it just flips back and forth between cold and hot. Because what I do...
No, it'll be mostly warm.
Okay, Air. What I do is, I have a quilt and I have a comforter, and that's what I sleep on. In summer, I will lay the comforter down, sleep on top of that, and have the quilt over me. And in winter, I will lay the quilt down, sleep on top of that, and then sleep under the comforter. And then I think this last year, I lost so much weight. I can't handle the cold at all. This last year when it was really cold, I was under both of them. But that's what I've done for like 2 decades is have a quilt, have a comforter. And when it's like constantly flipping, it's like, man, I hate completely remaking the bed. Down to like the sheets. Now, you wash them regularly, right? I'm kind of bad. I wash my blankets and sheets like every 3 weeks. Gotta have cold weather all the time. Then cuddle the Yulin for warmth. I'm not against that. Akumi, haven't gotten it. 29 attempts. No, that's not what you said, Pixel. You said just vote liberal. You didn't say just vote libertarian. You said vote liberal, which I do vote liberal. I do vote Democrat, and that's why I was like, why does that get under my skin so much? What the fuck? Just vote libertarian. Oh my god. Okay, Pixel. As a top kick, then added they
Libertarians are just closeted Republicans.
I agree. No, I'm... Liberal equals libertarian, you know. Because that's what they have. It's silly, kind of cool ties. They wear them at their convention or whatever, I don't know. I've never watched it. I've only seen photos. You said you were concerned or confused. I clarified I'm being silly and then further explained that they do in fact have silly yellow ties. You were confused again, so I clarified I was thinking about Libertarian Party of the United States. Like, that's where the name come from? Hold on. I understand the liberal and libertarian connection, but I wouldn't consider libertarians to be liberal. That's concerning, yeah. Please fix America's overdone window. When I was confused on Pixel was like, you said vote liberal, and then we were talking about libertarians, and to me that's like 2 very different sides. I hate this bridge, Logitech. This bridge, I don't think I've ever died on it because of a rogue sending me off the side, but it wastes so much time. You probably saw already, but Monhun Wilds news next week. I have been hearing about that, yes. I'm very excited. That they are, have you not seen the 4 quadrants chart? I have. But like when I think of liberals, I think of Democrats. I think of liberals and I think of like social services and programs. I don't particularly think of libertarians and like wanting to take away all those things as liberals. Like maybe I'm just wrong on that and liberals is like something different than what I'm thinking. Watching people call the Democrats radical left is hilarious from the standpoint of literally anywhere else. God, I know. I'm super radical.
Yeah, just go to the UK.
Go ahead.
Just go to the UK where the Tories and the Liberal Party are left of the Democratic Party.
Yeah. I'm super radical, Kumi. I want a 40-hour work week to be able to pay for your living expenses. And that's unhinged.
Europe is pushing for a 32.
Yeah, I keep seeing that. It comes up every now and then here in America, and it's kind of just laughed at. Hey, fishy. Spacefish was doing a collab with Core yesterday. They were playing Sky. And right at the very end, they got to Moomin Valley. And Spacefish is there going, is this Moomin Valley? Are we in Moomin Valley? Hi, Ellie. For anyone who doesn't know, Spacefish grew up on Moomin Valley. And a lot of her redeems in her stream are related to Moomin Valley. I was kind of sitting there like, how did they just put Moomin Valley in their game? Is this like a collab? Is this just like, you know, VR chat where you can make any content you want and somebody just made a Moomin Valley map? I found out not recently, I found out this morning there was more of a collab, but 99% of us Finns grew up on the Moomins. Bro, deadass, they will not shut up about Moomin in Finland. It was everywhere on everything. Sorry, voice to text. I keep sniffling, guys. I hate it. I blew my nose before getting on the treadmill and thought we were golden. It was so great. Yeah, and you're gonna play more tonight. Rusk. What is that stuff? What is what stuff? Moomin Valley or something in the video? Heck yeah, Moomins are great. Are you talking about mooning people? No, no, no. I bought some blueberry cookies that had moonin on the box and they were fucking fire though. Texas Peach really does not like moomin. I think I muted in time for that one. Moomin? So Moomin Valley or something like that. I think it's just Moomin Valley. Was a TV show that aired in Finland. And they all grew up on it. They all loved it. Some of it sounds, I don't want to say horrible, right? But Spacefish was describing some of it yesterday. She was like, at one point, there's this girl who everybody bullied. Everybody was so mean to her that she stopped existing and became invisible. And the Moomins in Moomin Valley, they're trying to do good deeds and be nice to her so she can phase back into existence and not be invisible anymore. And I'm like, oh my god. I mean, it's a kid's story, right? So it's just like, bullying bad. But I'm like, I'm hearing that and just like, oh my god, they bullied her out of existence. What? Euland Valley? Oh my goodness. Cumin the Spice. Fishy, did you play the Snufkin game? Yes, I did. It was great. How is the coming weekend, Fishy? Finish Folklore. You've never bullied the weird kid out of existence before, Euland? No, I did. That is actually a thing I did, Ellie. He wasn't good at socializing. He didn't know how to have friends. And so... he, bully Euland lore. It was a setup. He would basically be, like, pathetic and sad on the, at the lunch tables by himself. And everybody knew, like, he didn't have any friends. And a lot of us were good kids. A lot of us were like, hey, you look sad. Come eat with us. And so, that was enough for him to be like, these are my friends now. But his idea of friendship was, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. My hand's not touching your face. My hand's not touching your face. Like, he thought that was what friends do. And so he was fucking annoying to be friends with. And it would get to the point where you'd be like, hey, stop. And he didn't hear stop. He would just keep doing it. And so eventually we'd like, you know, ignore him. We'd be like, hey, go the fuck away. Because wow, you suck. Like, I regret being friends with you. And he'd get really sad and depressed over that, obviously. And he kind of went between friend groups doing that. When he did it to my friend group, we decided, wow, this guy is so fucking annoying. We're all gonna start ignoring him. And so we ignored him. He got the message after 10 minutes, ran off and cried. There was one dude in our group. This guy was too nice for his own good. This guy really struggled at ignoring someone and being mean to them. And the dude that was annoying that we pushed away, he knew that this guy was struggling to ignore him. And so he started bullying that one. So there's the nice kid in the group that we want to hang with. He's ignoring the annoying kid with us. And there's the annoying kid that we're ignoring, who is now bullying the nice kid. I found out about this. I found out that nice kid, who is the only kid in our grade that was shorter than me, when I found out he was getting bullied, what happened was I was walking out of the locker room for PE, and I saw annoying kid push nice kid into the wall. And I immediately grabbed annoying kid's collar, slammed him into the wall, and I said, if I ever fucking see you do that to Redacted's name again, I will bury you. And then I just fucking threw him to the ground. And I walked away. I'm proud that I stood up for my friend like that. I'm not proud because it wasn't like I was picking a fight against, like, someone tougher than me. It wasn't like I was standing up for my friend against 3 guys. I was standing up to someone who was, the moment I had my hands on his collar, was crying. I was definitely fighting down. I'm also not proud that, like, this is somebody who had no friends. They just didn't know how to interact with people. And they were struggling. They were really struggling, right? And I wasn't, like, able to help them. I wasn't able to, like, reach them in any way. It just made it worse. A week after that happened, the annoying kid got suspended from school for 2 weeks. He was found with a list of names. He had a notepad that said, like, people I'm going to kill. And at the top of the list was his bully. And the second person on the list was me. And then there were, you know, most of our friend group, some of the teachers. He got suspended, sent to therapy. Not the notepad. I didn't find out about this until, like, years later. My mom told me, like, years later, she was like, oh yeah, this kid, you know, got suspended. And I was like, that's why we didn't see him anymore? Oh my god. He seems messed. I mean, he was. He had a real problem that, like, he didn't know how to interact with friends. And, like, there's only so much he can be helped with, right? People can only go so far as, like, hey man, we really don't like it when you do that. You need to find other ways to show appreciation and, like, friendship. Because the way you're doing it isn't enjoyable to us. We just want to push you away. Right? But that's a lot to expect. That's a lot of maturity to expect from, I think this was 8th or 9th grade. I don't know what's more fucked up, that he put you in second or that he had a notepad. Well, so, like, I beat him up. that one time. And I very much, like, physically hit him. Well, I guess not hit, but I physically hurt him. But the other guy that was the top of the list, this guy was not the nicest person. And he was, like, ready to, ignore him and kick him out of the group. Like, I think the whole ignoring him was this other dude's idea. And this dude was like, man, this kid's so annoying. I can't wait to kick him out of the group, right? I've been waiting for this. And it was just like, looking back, I'm like, you know, that guy might have been a little excited to deal with this problem. Why would Yulin do this?
These kids do dumb things.
Kids do dumb things. They don't always have a sense of, like...
They're needlessly cruel to each other because they don't know any better a lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of kids... A lot of people just, like... don't learn empathy at the same times. Some people learn it real fucking early, right? Sometimes a person learns it at 8 years old, and it's like, damn. You took the walk a mile in their shoes message, and, like, you just took it to heart, and you're just a good person and everything. When I say I learned it, I think I really, really understood walk a mile in their shoes around, like, 18 to 20. No, okay, I'd say I really understood it at, like, 12. Well, I understood it at 12, but, like, I would justify, this person's mean, this person's a bully, that means they're a villain, that means it's okay to, like, be nasty to them. I'd say around 25 or 26, I hit the next level of it, of, like, every single human being you interact with has feelings. They might come off as the biggest asshole, but there's been stuff in their life that leads to that. Whereas before, I was very much in the mindset of, this person was mean, I don't need to show them empathy. I don't need to show a bully, like, any remorse or kindness, because they're a bully, they don't deserve it, right? I used to live like that, but, like, I'd be empathetic to people's struggles, but not bullies' struggles. No mercy. I'd say now I'm at the point where there's very few people that are... I always confuse the two. Psychotic and psychopathic. I forget what the difference is between those two. But one of them is just like, you are incapable of empathy. I'm off the spectrum. Keep count for me.
What do you mean? Sociopath and psychopath?
I do. That's what it is. Sociopath and psychopath. I know, I think empathy is just one of those things that comes naturally. Knowing when to apply it is the growing part. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, Cobra Kai. They had us going in the first half. Hi, love. Hi, Freya. I don't think it's one of those things that comes naturally. I think it can very much be taught. I think it can very much be learned. Ideally, early on in life. I haven't had a drink yet. I need water. I need vodka. I'm still chuckling over that mixed drink story from yesterday. With the 6 friends that, like, they all add one ingredient to a mixed drink and then take a shot from it. You guys know I don't trust anybody, so I'm adding lemonade. Alright, I think Allie is gonna get a little crazy this week, so I'm adding Sprite. Allie just went through a really bad breakup, so I'm adding lemonade. I am worried about Allie, so we're going to add... I forget what it was. Right. Hey guys, I'm Allie. It's been a long week. I need to unwind a little bit, so I'm adding Everclear. I need vodka. Wait, Happy? Happy Thought? No. Okay. So the Happy that was here earlier was Happy BR00. Not Happy Thoughts. Oh. And then Happy just now, I probably just said the word happy and wasn't referring to either of those two. Here's a happy story. The FTC announces click to cancel rule. Companies will have to let you cancel as easily as you sign up. So like, you know when you sign up for a gym membership? And it's real easy. And then you try to cancel and they're like, you need to make a phone call? Yeah, the FTC is gonna go after that. So fuck you, Planet Fitness. We're getting rid of that shit. I hate the FTC, but for this I like the FTC. We love Happy. That's good. I hope they implement it in Canada too. Does the FTC work in Canada? I would have assumed that's just the United States thing.
American.
Yeah.
It's federal government.
Okay. Yeah, fuck Planet Fitness. I mean, hopefully
And
Canada...
before the rule gets blocked by some court in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice if Canada saw that and was like, that's a good idea, and did it themselves. I think it's shit that you can sign up for something that easily. And then, like, you have to call to cancel. It's like, no, fuck you. I hope so. That's the type of thing where I get real vindictive and I'm like, I want to do anything I can to get back at this company, but they're such a big company that, like, me on my own, what could I do? That's illegal, right? Obviously I could, like, go Molotov cocktail Planet Fitness, but that's real bad. Don't do that.
I mean, you could do what a lot of people are organized to do. Go short their stock and tank their profit.
Oh my goodness. Do people actually do that successfully?
I have no idea. I suspect some people have done it successfully.
That's incredible.
It's real economic warfare.
Yeah. I honestly hate the idea of stocks. I understand how useful and helpful they can be, but like, in all situations, I'm just like, oh god, I just see it. I only ever hear about it when it goes wrong, right? Put those companies that specialize in canceling subscriptions out of business, though? Should have lobbied more Experian and Rocket Money. Those companies shouldn't exist, Pixel. I don't like that those businesses can exist because the environment is just so shitty that they're, like, necessary. There's, like, literally no sound playing in this video. Like, there's actually nothing showing up on OBS. Is this just a quiet zone? Hi, Kami. A few years ago, the gym I joined required me to show up physically to discontinue my membership, even though I already lived in a different city. Phone wasn't allowed. At that point, you just talk to your bank and you're like, cut them off. Fuck these people, right? Although, would that affect your credit score? Oh, that shit sucks so much. I think this is an Omega quiet video, which it shouldn't be. This is a Wrath of the Lich King video. This is way after I turned my sound way up. Oh, I could take my coat off. Curb stomp their couch, also high relaxing. Hell yeah. Way too quiet. Stock's good though. Makes financial flow for upcoming businesses happen better. Maybe. I don't know enough about that, Pixel. Stocks in general just seem messy. And especially things about, like, short sells. That, when I hear about that, I'm like, how the fuck does that make any sense? That should absolutely not be a thing. Oh god, I'm in like a perpetual state of like, I feel like a sneeze is coming on. Short sells is gambling? It's gambling, but it affects everyone else's money, which is fucking stupid. And when you have hedge
Well,
funds...
I hate to say this, but the entire stock market is gambling.
Yeah,
It's not just short sales is gambling. The whole thing is gambling.
yeah. Hi, Zachy Lucky. How thigh size are you, squish or not? There's probably not too much squish to my thighs. Because they're very, very toned. If I fully relax them and I'm like sitting or laying down, there's probably a bit of squish to them. But I'm not like Bernice or Jane Doe, where I walk and you see the fucking, like, the jiggle, right? You're not gonna get that with my thighs. Shorting is wild. When you short sell, you borrow the shares and sell them. So if the price goes down, you buy them back at a cheaper price and keep the difference. Yes, which is horseshit when, like, a hedge fund short sells millions of stocks, which causes the price to go down, and then they buy them back at the lower price. It's just like, what the fuck? That's so stupid in my eyes. But if the price goes up, you get screwed? Well, not actually, Octal. If the price goes down, you just control the market and just never sell or never buy back. Straight Scamba. You just, you know, you do what the hedge fund did with GameStop. Like, I don't know if they've yet paid for that. Jiggle, jiggle. Oh, you just manipulate the market easy. It's... I don't know. Stocks make me mad. We're 2.1 miles already. Did not feel like we've been going for that long yet, but holy cow. I guess we have. I'm with you. I used to work for a company that tokenized shares. The shit I saw was nuts. The problem, I think what has really gotten me against stocks is that, like, the past 3 to 4 years, all I hear about is this company spent $9 billion on short sell stocks, and they've made a shit ton of profit. And it's just like that. I hate that. I mean, some are an actual investment.
What I hate is when...
Go ahead.
I hate when companies make a shit ton of money and then just spend it all buying back their own stock to up their stock value instead of actually investing it.
Yeah.
Like Intel, who are failing now because they did, dumbasses.
Mm-hmm. Some are an actual investment, like putting money towards a small up-and-coming business, making solar panels or energy-efficient car conversions. And then you get a return on your money when they make products and sell, plus have a direct monetary input. It's like Patreon for cool businesses. The other stuff, like shorting tokenized shares, and I get that, Pixel. That makes sense to me. You have a small startup that's like, we make solar panels. You buy a bunch of their stock, they have a bunch of money to spend. And that, you know, gets their business started. It's like early access for games, where, like, if they fail, that stock becomes worthless. If they succeed, that stock becomes more valuable, and you've made a profit from it. That, I like. I'm down for that, although I wish there's different ways to do it that didn't lead to the other stock problems. It's the companies just upping their stock by spending all their money on their own stock, or short selling stuff, and that being like all of their profit. I've seen a few documentaries where people made the documentary to try to dump the price because they shorted, but there's a ton of ways to fundraise. Yeah. Hold on, you've seen a few documentaries where people made the documentary to try to dump the price. Is it like a fake documentary or something? Yeah, definitely, there do be a ton of ways to fundraise. Fear-mongering works. You made me think of Kai Cenat and John Cena Pixel. Because John Cena went on Kai Cenat's stream, and it's the fellow kids meme, literally, where Kai Cenat is like, bro, you be wildin'! I see some of your stuff and you be wildin'! And John Cena, he just looks stunned and confused, and he goes, why, yes, I have been known to be wild at times in the past. And it's like, oh god, that's so funny. It's real, but they just short before the release of a bunch of bad news. Or reveal something they found out. Oh, okay. I'm putting my business ideas on Blue Twitch. This dude's so upset about the Blue Twitch. I get it, Pixel. I'm sad about it too, okay? You don't have to bring it up 5 times a stream. I'm sorry. It's out of my hands. Hurricanes are the fucking bane of femboys. It's so tragic. Did you like this zone, Logitech, when Wrath of the Lich King was current?
I think it was alright.
I think it was my least favorite zone when Wrath of the Lich King was current. I literally always skipped Grizzly Hills. And then, like, you know, as time went on, everyone was like, dude, Grizzly Hills was the best zone ever. I was like, it was? Huh? And I think looking back at it now, I'm like, you know, I can see why people liked it. But back then, I think I might have even liked Borean Tundra more than this. And now I look at Borean Tundra, I'm like, that zone fucking sucked, bro. I just realized global warming took away Blue Twitch. Yeah, pretty serious now. Now it's personal. Imagine getting cucked by a hurricane. We were gonna have the house to ourselves for like 6 to 8 months. We were gonna open up Throne and everything, and we were gonna put like debaucherous shit on it. Octomage, I don't know if you've ever heard my Throne suggestions. They are like, holy moly. Here. Let's go over them. Yulin getting a throne? I technically have a throne. I don't have a link to it, but it is a thing already. And it has like 2 or 3 things on it that are, like, very non-serious things, like a Pringles can. I should give Yulin washers. All different sizes. One's bound to be helpful. Yulin, your throne could have bought a house to replace Floored House. Oh my god. My throne has 2 things on it. A Pringles Texas barbecue sauce 8-pack. And a Club Mochi Nintendo plush. there are 30 suggestions, which I've cleared out all the suggestions that will never be added. I wish I'd kept some of them, because, like, I cleared out everything. Hi, media. I cleared out everything Ellie suggested, because Ellie was putting, like, fucking $5 million mansions on my throne. Blue Twitch Other House fundraising. Or a 30-pound dumbbell. I should get Yulin a 2x4 plank. Are you saying Pringles aren't serious? Get him!
$5 million mansions. That's like a typical house in McLean.
Ellie was just looking for the most expensive shit possible. 30-pound dumbbell. No, not Ellie's suggestions. That's fucked up. Here's what's actually in the suggestions right now. Philips over-ear open back stereo headphones from Anonymous. Satinor women's bunny costume set rabbit ear headband collar from Feetchan. Bunny tail anal plug metal butt plug with white fluffy rabbit tail from Feetchan. Uratot women's cotton short gym shorts yoga shorts from Feetchan. Feetchan has balls, by the way, actually putting that it's from them. None of these anonymous suggestions. Paloli women my Sakurajima cosplay costume one-piece sexy bunny outfit from Feetchan. Steam happy women fashion bunny hoodie fluffy double velvet. Oh, that one just looks comfy. There was some good stuff in there. I love those. Love that. I'm starting to see a pattern. Rexbet pink knee pads for work. Construction knee pads from Pixel. Yub NG men's faux leather vest sleeveless undershirt wet look from Anonymous 02. Oh god. Tough one suede equitation chaps. They're assless chaps from Anonymous 02. 5 packs New Hui Diatom drying rod stick for toys deodorization. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. What is this? Leechma miniskirt, women's sexy cosplay Japanese girl. So this is like a pleated skirt that's really short, and it's got like the Ahegao faces on it. Hellich women's brief scalloped lace hipster thong panties. Red lingerie from Anonymous. Okay, here we get into some fucking intense ones. Jeweled anal trainer women butt plug 3-piece set from Anonymous. Anal beads anal butt plug 10. Rotate, twist, and vibrating. Oh god. Those are actually helpful for protecting your shins when driving like a bike. Cute love skirts. Super long dildo anal butt plug. 25 inches. Soft silicone. What? 25 inches? The fuck? 9.25 inch realistic silicone anal dildo. Good lord. Skateboard frog women goth printed mask reusable cloth cosplay. I almost expect that to be from Ellie, but only 25. Sexy cute anime lingerie for women kawaii bra and panty set. God, that is so small. You guys can't see it, but it's so small. Little for big lacy trim women nightwear strap sleepwear. What is this? Is this like... I can't tell if it's cow print or like Ahegao faces. Yulin pretending to be shocked. Yamorio Japanese lingerie anime cute cat keyhole outfit. So you know the cat outfit. Hi Proxy. You know the cat outfit that has like the boob window that's the cat head? It's that outfit. Dink donk, dink dink dink. You're still live, right, Proxy? Roxy, you better have me muted on your stream. I'm going over throne suggestions. RZY silicone conch cage, chastity device for male. Good lord. MZE Nuance maid outfit, Halloween maid dress cosplay sweet classic. This is just a maid outfit. Oh god. Dog bone mouth gag. Waist garter belt punk full body harness. Butt plug foxtail cosplay. Fake fur plush furry cat claw gloves. Green screen backdrop. Vibrating butt plug rose anal toys. Light up anal plug. So this is like... This is a butt plug that has like a light in it. So that you can give your skirt the underglow. Right? So if you've ever seen a girl who has like... She has like underglow coming from her skirt. That's what that's for. Hi, Riddle. The green screen out of nowhere. I think there's only 2 more. The same My Sakurajima cosplay, the bunny outfit. Because that's in there twice. And then multiple color kawaii knee socks. Yeah, so that's my throne suggestions, guys. Should I say this part? That was the stuff I didn't remove from the suggestions. Answer the question? What was Riddle asked? There's no Ellie suggestions, Rip? Yeah. Elin pretending to be shocked. The green screen, I know are high. Okay, we'll go back. Did I miss something, Riddle? Hi, Elin, my double cheese up pancake and ham. Hi, huh? What question, Haley? Elin removed the Rolexes and tiny homes? Fucking right I did. I would never, like, I just can't imagine myself wearing a watch. Not that they're, like, bad or dumb, but in my mind, I'm like, I've got a phone. Hi, Dingo. I've got a phone with a clock on it. What do I need a watch for? It's in neat stuff. Oh, I see. Hi, North Prince. Hi, Riddle. Whoa, a real Yulin. Whenever I hear My Sakurajima, I just think of that one incident from last year about a guy who uploaded a pic of a cosplayer cosplaying her to his school drive, which everyone can see. That's tragic. Riddle. What if you didn't want to hold your phone? Why would I not want to hold my phone? Why would I be doing something that prevents me from holding my phone and be like, wow, I really need to check the time literally right now? Elon hates telling time at a glance? Okay. I mean, you just want the time instantly or something? You guys are acting like it's that hard to pull your phone out of your pocket. If I can find the vid, can I post it in neat stuff? Yes, you can. I think a Fitbit or smartwatch would fit you more, Yu. I do need something like a Fitbit. I don't want a Fitbit specifically, but I want some wristwatch or wristband that, like, tracks calories and steps. Yulin, can I send you a picture? You can. What if you didn't have pockets, Yulin? If I don't have pockets, then I'm at home and near a computer, and I don't need pockets. Something I can track you with. That's not stalking, though. That's tailing? Good lord. Was there a heart rate monitor on that list? There wasn't. I feel like my heart rate's not that exciting per stream. My resting heart rate is 80. And it would go up to like 100, 105 when walking. And on incline days, it would get up to like 120. It was extremely consistent. Threw it in memes too, rate that image. Okay. Oh. What I really need is a step counter, Kisu. What I really need is like a distance tracker on screen. Heart rate would be cool on here. Was it improved? What do you mean, was it improved? My heart rate? What? Oh, God. Okay, so it's fucking Typhlosion. Okay. There has been new information on the PokeLeaks. As funny as the meme is, all of those lore stories are fake. I have posted the My Ass incident. Hell yeah. Hey, you, what's your size skirt? I actually don't know. Hi, Kyra the Snow Bunny. Good morning, Kisu. Means probably an S or an M. Probably an M. Yeah, your heart rate? Does it say more consistent now? I think it's lower. I think my resting heart rate used to be really high. And it's gone down a lot. I don't know if it's gone down when exercising, because I don't know what it was when exercising in the past. Also, it was in 2022, not 23. The PokeLeaks. So basically, they got the terabytes of data, right? And they found the lore stories. And they immediately ran them through like an AI translator. They basically Google translated them. Which makes it look really incriminating and bad. But they're not actually that bad. The stories are very much modeled after Japanese folklore. And almost in all of them, there's no sexual theming. So, like, the Slackoth one. The implication, the way we read it, was like, the Vigoroth kidnapped the girl, brought it to the den of Slackoths and Vigoroths, and when she woke up, it had raped her, evolved, and she was pregnant with it. In a lot of Japanese folklore, there is a lot of, like... Hi, Daft Punk Panda. Thank God, some deep dive content. In a lot of Japanese folklore, birth and pregnancy is kind of just like symbolism for this person is now part of the spirit realm. They have a bond with a spirit, and they are no longer able to just be in normal society and live a normal life. So, her being brought to the Slackoth den, and being pregnant with a Slackoth, didn't really have anything to do with, like, they sexually molested her. It's more like she is now part of the forest. She is more like the Pokemon and has a bond with them, and she is different from the humans. It's still like, you know, yeah, Yulin, that's a bit of a stretch. No, it's not. That's just Japanese folklore. It is like, hey, we don't really want to put this in the game because not everybody is going to understand Japanese folklore, right? All of us, you know, Westerners, we read this and we're like, holy shit, that means that the Pokemon did this to them. It's still like, whoa, that's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all. But it wasn't for me? I don't even think it makes sense to most Japanese people, because it's modeled on folklore from, like, the 1500s, right? A lot of them would probably look at it now and be like, well, that just means sex. Not necessarily, it's... So she go there to get plep? I literally just said, no. No, Riddle. It's supposed to be after Japanese folklore. They did Japanese folklore a little too well, and when they looked at it and were like, this is not working. We're not gonna do this. Hi, Zuby. Here's the other thing. All of these stories can be attributed to one specific, writer on the Pokemon design team. When people try looking stuff up about her, they can't find anything. There's literally only one mention of her name on the internet with connections to the Pokemon Company, and it was like a Bulbapedia article referencing the PokeLeaks. It turns out that the AI translation didn't know how to write their name, and so it was taking somebody else who wrote all these stories and like just coming up with a female name that is written in the same way in katakana, I think it was. And so like the woman that we thought all wrote these stories literally doesn't exist. It was just this other guy who's like still working at the Pokemon Company. And everybody like knows who he is. She's from Lavender Town. She's just like me for real. So while the Pokemon stories are funny, they're wild, they are exaggerated. They're still a little crazy. They're still like, whoa, there's some dark theming in there. But it's nowhere near as like... It's nowhere near as bad as we thought it was. It's a mistranslation, guys, we promise. Don't look into it anymore. I thought so? Yeah, okay, so the Pokemon leaks are fake, god. Yeah, my resting was like 80 to 90 when I had COVID. Sucks anyway, they're real to me. On a boat in open water, because of the implication. Chat are Pokemon spirits. Finally, some good Pokemon folklore. Yeah, Ewan, that's a bit of a stretch. Built different, built different. Still, this doesn't make sense to me at all, damn Westerners. So she'd go there and get plep. Your Honor, my client is built different. Only Japanese AP students got it. Oh, so a spirit just jumped in her belly. Kind of? If it was a German folklore, she would have died in a gruesome way. Did Nintendo hire Ewan as an HR person? No. She's a ghost, she's from Lavender Town, she's just like me for real. I haven't really paying attention to how much weight I lost, but this medium belt I got from uni went from only fitting on the biggest loop to the smallest loop. Been meaning to say that when it was relevant to say. Hell yeah, North Prince. That's awesome. It could have been a pen name. My understanding was that it was just like, it's this other dude's name that's written the same in katakana. And just the translator they used didn't know how to handle that. Yulin would be a fierce op on the HR cadre. I found leather Crocs looking for Yulin gift suggestions. Good lord. I don't know. You guys can kind of understand like the connection to the spirit world. In the recent Legend of Zelda game, none of the characters can see the little spirit fairies that's like your companion. However, once they go into the dimensional rifts, if they've gone in and come back out, then they can. Once they go into the other world, then they can see the little spirit things. Well, it's kind of the same with these stories. Once you go into a spiritual place, in the Slackoth story, the forest, the den of Slackoths, you have a connection to the spirit world, which, in a lot of old folklore, is symbolized by pregnancy and new life. Yeah, but did the fairy get pregnant? No. Where does the pregnancy play into it? Pregnancy often, like, symbolize new life, new birth, just a new beginning. And so, her going to the spirit forest, going into this connection with the Pokemon, she gets pregnant. There's no, like, sexual relation. It's just like, let's look at Japanese folklore and reference that, like, symbolism of a new beginning. And they were like, okay, Japanese folklore did this a lot, but, like, it's just... People are really going to struggle with the implication that that just means sex nowadays. That might have been what it meant in the stories then. But it's like, even if you explain it, the fact that you have to explain it, we should just avoid this. I'm connect to the getting paper and being a bad bitch realm. Guys, imagine someone taking the wrong leaks and make a game out of that. You mean you wouldn't like leather Crocs, Snobland? I wouldn't like Crocs. At all. Sure. Something like what Spirit Away did would have worked more for both Western and Eastern audiences. Like for even Western folklore, you gotta be really on the nose for it to work with people. Yeah. They translated a word as pregnant, but instead meant like embodied. Trying to drag you into the spirit realm, Chimbo. Maybe that's why it never released in English. It didn't release in Japanese. It never released on anything. Right? Like this, all these folklore stories, they were like, these just aren't working. And so none of them were ever released. They all got vaulted. I hate that emote. You hate the Lopam emote? I was there when it was made. I was in the call with Cairo, Isres, and Lopam, and he's like, guys, check this out. And either Isu or Cairo was like, you need that to be an emote right now. I mean, I would bring the Zeus argument again. We also have very messed up stuff in the West. For sure. For sure. Even nowadays, we have some messed up stuff. Like, in Lord of the Rings, this isn't quite folklore, but Gandalf is a fucking asshole, but he's portrayed as like a normal, well-meaning kind of individual. But he's a dick. Gandalf fucking sucks. Can you imagine? He goes to the Mines of Moria. He tells everyone else in the group to flee, so he can fight the Balrog alone, right? Claims all of the experience for himself, and then shows up to the next, like, essentially D&D session. Shows up with new gear, a new class, new weapons. Like, dude told them to flee and then shows up leveled the fuck up. You know what? He loves the pregnancy stories of the Japanese culture so much, but hates the traditional shoes of the Florida culture. Shame. This would make way more sense.
So the whole fact that he died and got sent back is completely meaningless to you. Okay.
I just love that joke, though. Wait. So she got embodied by the Slack-Off. And her friend killed her. And after that, they were like, oh, we can live with him. Yeah, it's... I mean, a lot of those stories are just like, how the fuck did they what? Well, you know what? Heck you. I know you will go there. Yeah, you gotta suspend your first language understanding of English at times when dealing in translations. I mean, you can say he died, right, Logitech? But, like, he's still walking around after that. It wasn't his time. I don't know. Bro's kind of being dramatic, I think. No, I find it really funny when people say, like, here's a description of a story like this. And you're like, dude, I have no idea what that is. And then you're like, it's Lord of the Rings with Gandalf. And you're like, what? And then, like, you break down everything they said, and you're like, I guess, but you're missing some things. You having a Star Wars today? Nope. We finished Star Wars. Technically, I have, like, 1 or 2 more class quests to do, but they're solo stuff that I can't do with the others. But we have finished Corellia. We finished Star Wars. Oh my god. Okay. I have a story about Star Wars, and Full Metal's gonna hate this story.
Well, it's time to traumatize Yulin with lots of spaghetti satisfactory bits. Okay.
Please don't. I've already seen so much of that in Media's stream, in Proxy's stream, in Shockrail stream. A week or 2 ago, we were at the planet Belsalvis. And while we were there, at the end of the planet, we had a decision of like, hey, there is this entity called the World Eater or something. Do we kill it? Or do we pretend we didn't see it? It will make us stronger. But like in 400 years, it's gonna fucking destroy a planet and kill millions of people. Well, it's in 400 years where we're not gonna be alive, so we could like absolutely benefit from this. But like, the right thing to do would be to stop it and save people 400 years from now. Well, Full and I voted, you know, destroy this thing. Save the people 400 years from now. Huntera, doing an evil playthrough, was like, give me that power boost, baby, come on. And Huntera won the role. And so we accepted the bribe from the World Eater. To get that bribe, they basically say, find my altar on the planet Ilum. There you will be empowered. And so we finished the story yesterday, and I'm like, good job, everyone. Wrap it up. Pack it in. Let's go home. We're done. Have a good one. And Full's like, no. We have one more quest to do. We have to go to Ilum. So we go to Ilum. This fucking frozen planet Hoth knockoff. We go out into the corner bumfuck of nowhere. And while there, we find this little altar. It's like, oh, this is the World Eater follow-up from like 1 or 2 weeks ago. And I'm expecting something cool. Full has been like, we are extending the playthrough for this quest. And we've just like flown to a new planet and like run around on it for like the past 10-15 minutes. We get there and it's like, you place your hand on an altar. Here's your quest reward. And it was like level 47 green legs. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And Full's like, what? And I was like, that's it? The fucking World Eater and our reward is fucking green? Like, this quest fucking sucks. That was how we ended Star Wars. No dramatic ending. No, like, big story moment. We went to this, like, fucking PvP daily zone and turned in a quest. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. What's next? The next thing to plan is Hat in Time with Cairo. After that, I don't know. It's kind of like everything ending all at once, and so I kind of wish I had a little bit more to do. But between Star Wars and Stardew running so long, I'm kind of in a mood of like, I don't want to plan anything. I don't want to plan anything. I think, honestly, what I'll do, I'll plan Hat in Time. I'll play Satisfactory for a bit more until I get burnt out. And then I want to start getting into Avatar stuff. I think I'm actually going to start learning that soon. This is just like the Bible in English. Do not steal, original translation. Do not kidnap. World Eater, blood for the blood god. Skull for the skull throne. Typical porcelain evil doll choice. Yeah, so dramatic, yippee, single Kaibo collab. Do me. I'll plan our dates together. Wait, we can learn together. We literally can, yeah. This is where you fight the spirit of Ursoc, right? Is it the spirit of Ursoc or like his brother? I forget. Wide array goated? Dink, dink, dink. I am playing Dawn of War right now. I know. I'm like, I literally just want to play Satisfactory and do things on Satisfactory. And then I get on Satisfactory and I'm like, oh god, I don't want to build this fucking factory. I want to do anything else right now. He said literally goated, but he brain rot? Oh, Wittery. I see. Nice, I need to play that game again. Hi, B-Top. We're at 3.6. I think we're gonna need another video. Yeah, Pixel is being ableist. Get him, chat? Not cool, Pixel. Don't be like that. Who was it that was asking? I think it was Elder. Elder was asking about a wheat field in WoW. And I thought of this area right here. It's more of a flower field. It's a yellow field. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, wow, that's very fucking different. That's not really a wheat field at all. Woohoo, 3.6 miles. You're doing great. Okay, here's the deal, Ewan. Media will build stuff. Nope. Deal's off. Nope. And you need to unspaghetti it. No. I don't want to, like, untangle spaghetti. I'd rather build fresh. I love media. I absolutely love media. But my god. Watching what she builds in Satisfactory. Why that was so quick? There's nothing to think about. She builds horrendous... She ruins landscapes. She will build sky bridges everywhere and leave them there. And she's like, they are functionally and practically good to leave. They are essentially highways to where I want to go, and it's like, Media is a master builder. She is perfect? No. No. She is an efficient and effective builder. But what she builds is slop. It's ugly. And I'll say that to her face. Alright, I'll do it. You'll do what, huh? I approve? Ugh. Ugh. I saw a video a while ago, and I probably talked about it then, but I'm going to talk about it again. This woman, her husband took the bar exam to be an attorney, and he passed. And so, she got him 2 cakes. One of them said, "Who wants to be an attorney anyway? I love you." And the other one says, "Congratulations, you passed the bar. I never doubted you for a second." And so, he comes home, and she's got the cake for him. And she's like, "Hey, honey, congratulations. I got you a present." And he opens the cake, and it says, you know, "Who wants to be an attorney anyway?" And he's like, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, shit." And she picks it up real quick, and she moves it to the counter. And she picks up the other cake that was, like, kind of on a chair hidden out of the way. And she brings that over, and she goes, here you go." And he opens this one, it says, you know, "Congratulations. Never doubted you for a second." And he's just fucking laughing. He's like, "You're so dumb." And it's like, that shit's so funny. Hopcack. My cousin is an attorney. I don't think she still does it. I think she had a kid and was like, "Well, I'm out." But her husband, so my brother-in-law, cousin-in-law? I don't know if that's brother-in-law or cousin-in-law. He's still a practicing attorney. I'd do that for you? Brutta? Okay. Relationship goal? Can't believe she'd do that. Wow. Cousin brother? Too much for law-in-laws? Eskimo brother? What? Where does Eskimo come from? You did remind me of a theory I saw recently, Ellie. So, we've talked about the ice wall theory, right? There's people that think the world is flat, and the ice wall of Antarctica goes around the world. Well, there's a new theory that has come out of this, and I learned it from Pirate Software. But basically, when you believe in one conspiracy theory, that kind of opens the door for another conspiracy theory. And when you start just chaining conspiracy theories together, you get like crazy, unhinged situations that's like, what in the fuck? How? This new theory I learned about. Basically, they think the world is flat. And the ice wall of Antarctica goes around the known world. Which, you know, it's not the edge of the world. There's a greater world outside of that ice wall. Which maybe the world isn't flat. Maybe the world is actually like as big as Jupiter. But it's a giant ice ball. It's a giant frozen ball. And the section we have of Earth, that's the part that the sun is over, and it is melting the ice ball there. So we are essentially in a small pond on the super Earth, but at the edge of that pond is the ice wall, and there's the greater Earth outside of that, which might have other ponds, or civilizations under the ice. On one hand, I'm like, that's fucking crazy. On the other hand, I'm exactly like Dingo, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Hunter x Hunter, that's a really cool story. Eskimo brother? Huh. Eskimo come from core? Evil black guy that made evil white man call... What are you talking about? I hate these people I'm following, Nodders. Doing conspiracy combos like Tony Hawk. And planes can't fly over the walls? I guess so, Zuby. Or they can, but the government has seen what's on the other side and they don't want us to know that. Oh, is this Hunter x Hunter? What premise is this? This is a conspiracy theory, Big Deck. This is what real human beings believe. That the world is flat, and the barrier is surrounded by an ice wall. But it's not actually flat, it's just a planet the size of Jupiter or bigger. And outside of the ice wall, which contains the known world, is the unexplored world that we haven't seen or documented. Those people just reinvented multi-universe. Sounds like people just want to believe in something. Sad? I kind of agree. I've heard if you get close to the wall,
I
you
don't
get
understand a lot of things. A larger planet would mean higher gravity, and the gravity would kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that doesn't... That part doesn't count, you know? They're lying about the gravity stuff. They're lying about that, because I gotta keep my theory alive. I've heard if you get close to the wall, you'll get shot down or taken down. These people don't believe in planes. Some conspiracies are okay, but goddamn 98% are so dumb. I feel like if it's a conspiracy, it's already in the dumb category. If it's not dumb, then it was like a hypothesis slash theory. But the moment something's a conspiracy theory, it's like, yeah, okay, hold on. NASA won't let us go. The government doesn't want us to have free igloos and snow cones. By ice counter gravity. Earth is flat. Notes. Yeah, my definition of conspiracy is pretty dumb. I feel like there's some conspiracy stuff that's like legitimate. I'm trying to think of one. There's some stuff that like when you voice it, it's like that's a conspiracy. That's crazy. What are you talking about? And then it gets proven and you're like, yeah, are we still calling it a conspiracy? Isn't that insensitive to say to a German? Is that insensitive to say to a German? Epstein didn't kill himself? Yeah, that's one that's like... That's a conspiracy theory. I don't know if I don't know enough about the Epstein situation to, like, really know or believe one way or the other. Holy Lamau. Someone from Greek history is holding the earth. Holding the flat disc. Not all conspiracies are crackpot, though. Like the NBA conspiracy that they give the best draft picks to the worst teams in need instead of it being random. I mean, some of the people here are too young to remember. Oh,
Berlin Wall.
I was focusing on the, like, getting shot down thing instead of the close to the wall. Yeah. Yeah. You know what was the message before the previous Octomage one? We had a wall not too long ago where people got shot and taken down if they got close to it. I saw the too young to remember, and I'm like, wait, that is something I should know. Hold on, what am I missing here? Then the gong went off. The moment I was born, the stifling walls were the farthest I could see. You smell like a baka. Owen Jaeger. Water turned the frogs gay. But it is true, some things that we drink get piss out, get in the water, and the frogs get affected. I don't think it turns the frogs gay. Baka baka. Honestly, a great observation, Zuby. We're at 4.1 miles. I think we're going to be like 4.6 when this video ends. Which means we're going into the next video. Which means... oh god, this could be a long day. But that's fine. You know, honestly, maybe that's fair, given that we cut yesterday short for Star Wars and going to the post office. Which I did do, by the way. Speaking of going to the post office... I was like, hey, Ma, I'm taking your car so I can go to the post office. And she was like, perfect, because I need to drop this off at the post office. So I was like, hell yeah, that works out. I drive up there. And I'm like, I have 2 packages. And the woman goes, deet, deet, okay. Why are you still here? And I was like, what? She didn't say that. She said, okay, thank you, have a nice day. I have never had any business experience go that fast. I don't know what the fuck happened. I literally got to the post office, she scanned the things, and said, have a good day. You don't need to be here anymore. You can leave. And I was just like, I was flabbergasted. I've never just had to not be somewhere for longer than 5 seconds like that. I'm talking about the ice wall surrounding the Earth conspiracy. They actually believe you'll be shot down if you try to fly over it? Yes. It's one of those, like, yes, they believe in planes and helicopters, but they believe the government doesn't want you to know. So they'll shoot you down if you go close. Turn to be gay for this Moogle. Going to focus with work in a few minutes? Okay. I hope it goes fast, Big Deck. Also, the ice wall is all from a sci-fi fantasy book. Technically, the ice wall is from a map projection. There is a map projection which shows Antarctica as, like, all around, but it's not like, hey, this is the way the world is. It's like, if we put the North Pole at the center of the projection, that stretches the South Pole away from a single point and around everything. And this is a map from, like, the 30s or 40s. And some idiots came across this and were like, oh my god, this is the true world. And they're like, no, it's a map projection. I know. They projected that this was the real world.
Maps always distort the planet.
It is impossible.
None of the maps are really that are accurate to what actually is.
It is impossible to see a perfectly accurate representation of Earth on a flat plane. It's possible, but extremely difficult on a spherical plane. But when we put a map on a 2D space, something gets distorted. Either the size of the bodies of land,
usually
or the
Greenland. Shape. Greenland gets way too distorted.
Mm-hmm. Greenland, I think a lot of, like, Canada and, like, the Arctic gets distorted. A lot of stuff is just, like, it's just all over the place. And, like, to portray it accurately, you have to cut it up so that it would fold into a spherical place. But then you've got, like, a map that just looks like it's got a bunch of shit cut into it and it's shredded and it's been run over by a car and it's like, ugh. The ice wall is real. Because if Earth was round, why don't people on the bottom fall off? Checkmate globe heads. Oh, do affect the frog's reproductive system? There's a video I can post. The fastest post office experience. It really was like, I kind of just walked out stunned. Welcome to the real world, Ewan. No, that wasn't real world, Ellie.
That just sounds like they were used to processing lots of people coming through. They just get it done real quick.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so a lot of it was both the packages were like already in the system, right? So I was sending my phone to Shin in the UK, and I went through Parcel Monkey. So I paid $23. They give me a PDF of the thing I need to put on the package. I print that out, tape it to my package, and then I brought it in and they scan it and they're like, okay, we know exactly what this is. I've already paid. It's already in the system. It's already scheduled. It was like, they didn't need to process anything there other than, okay, it is now here. There was no payment exchange because that was already done. And so, that was why that went so fast. And it was the same thing for the package my mom was sending. It was literally like a return thing, and so, show up, scan it, alright, it's here. The real world is full of bureaucracy. The real world is like moving to a subscription model, and they want to nickel and dime you for everything. I refuse to believe going to the post office for 2 seconds is the real world, Ellie. Yep, exactly. Own an F-16, Big Deck was here. These motherfuckers really looking at distorted map and taking it as fact. A distorted map from like the 1930s that has a footnote. This is a map projection. And they're like, oh, the truth. Poor Greenland. The closer to the poles, the more distortion on most projections. Mapping moment. That's why I also hate those dudes that say the Earth is flat. God can have a map. Earth on a flat plane. He's literally a DM that have God mode. What are you? What? They needed people used to handling lots of packages. They should employ Pixel. Flips you. Also, fun fact. A monk in the Middle Age hypothesized that Earth is more of an egg shape. Yeah? Yeah. Ironically, they would agree with you there. That's what I've heard them say. Man, why can't we be normal? Flip-flops you? Oh my goodness. We're like walking directly into the sun here. That shit's bright as hell. I did make inventory systems for my first engineering internship. Never again. Yeah. Yulin fan meetup on the other side of the ice wall when? There will never be a Yulin fan meetup outside of VR chat. Because that requires Yulin leaving their house. It took me 2 months to send my phone to Shin. I hate leaving the house, guys. Oh, this is awesome. I like this part of the video. I do too. I wish it wasn't quite that bright. I wish it was more like the sun was behind the tree line instead of like right there. But World of Warcraft doesn't have moving astral bodies. Not like Final Fantasy. Kinda romantic though. I'm back. What's the kill count? Kill count? Put on your sunnies, Yulin train meetup when? We'll have a Yulin fan meetup without Yulin? Hell yeah. Yulin fan meetup at Yulin home. No. Because I don't have a home. I live in someone else's house's basement. We're at 4.4. We're actually going to finish at 4.6. I can't believe this.
And before Suamar.
Oh, please, no. Basement is part of a home, I think? It is. It's not my home. Basement Dwellerland. Yeah. Dude, it's fucking nice down here. It gets cold in the winter, but you can always just wear more clothes. In summer, it's like 80 to 90 degrees here, Fahrenheit, and I'm just fucking chilling at like a comfy 70 in the basement. I can she mom say, oh yeah, have your friends come over? I'm pretty sure you can ship packages from your home. Although it's through FedEx and UPS? Well, so I went through Parcel Monkey because I was sending something to the United Kingdom Pixel. And it was too big. Well, no, I probably could have just left it in the mailbox. I don't know. They wanted it to be brought to a place. I brought it to a place. There's one that's like a 7-minute drive away, so... Lofan will die in that basement. I think most people would go stir crazy the way I live life. I think most people, like... Scammed? I think most people, like... Just living the way I do would absolutely go insane. Because I just don't want to leave the house. When I lived in my apartment for 3 years... The first year I walked to work every day and walked home. That was all I did. I left the house 5 times a week to go to work. In COVID, I would leave the house like once a week to pick up the mail. Because I had, you know, an apartment complex with like a centralized mail area. I would go pick up the mail there once a week. And other than that, like groceries were delivered. If you didn't count picking up the mail, I was genuinely leaving my house like 5 times a year. My apartment. Like, I'm comfy. I don't want to leave. Isn't Parcel Monkey like Trivago? They're just a middleman? I don't know, I might be wrong. Basically, I like Ewan's room. Keep stop shifting to apartment, so I'm off to Finn? Oh no. I'd go crazy for you. Sounds like a dream come true. For me, it was. For other people, it's like hell. So, like, people ship Core and I a lot. Core mention. Shut up, Pixel. People think Core and I would make a good couple. We're great friends. But we could not live life the way each other... We could not live life the way the other wants to. Either she would have to be stuck inside the house caged, or I would have to constantly be leaving the house, and, like, I fucking hate that. Right? That's why... Not the only reason why, but that's a big reason why. Anytime the conversation of, like, Core and me dating is, like, we look at each other, we're like, no, no. I think the world of Core. I think she's incredible and amazing and lovely. And an absolute catch for anyone that does enter a relationship with her. But, like, she would drive me crazy. The occasional leaving the house is fun, though. No, it's not. No, it's not. I fucking hate it. How to travel with you in 1, buy a lockbox. 2, make it comfy. And lad with drink and food. Did you hear Twitter making more bad plays? Yeah? Like a tiny adventure? I saw a lot of people, like, bringing up their Blue Sky again. Being like, hey guys, guess where we are over there? I saw that some dude made it so that, you can connect your Blue Sky to your Twitter, and then use an app to, like, import your following list from Twitter to Blue Sky. I don't know. I might try recovering my Blue Sky again. I haven't in a few months. I can't coexist without someone who ain't vegan. It's over for me, chat. Ellie's the same as Core, and that she likes going out, and she likes spending money. Core is very much the same, in that she will see a thing and be like, this makes me happy. I want to buy it. And spending money stresses me out. I remember back in the Indian years, my cousin and I would go to the cornfields in Woods randomly, get some ticks. Oh god. Doomed from the start. Yeah, I couldn't live with Ellie. I would get stressed out by spending money. Even though Ellie's totally within her budget, I would get stressed out by it. Ellie wants to go out and, like, do things. And also, I am far from vegan. I have discovered how to make hard-boiled eggs. And, yeah, I am consuming eggs. Twitter's making it if you block someone, they just can't like or comment, but they can still see your posts. Yeah, they announced that a couple weeks ago. And I think it's finally getting implemented. Did y'all kiss? It's kind of stupid. There's ways around it. But just to make it more effort for somebody to be shitty is usually helpful and good.
That's not the big thing with Twitter, though. The big thing people are worried about is that TOS changes, basically stating that they can use any content you post on Twitter for their AI.
I did also see this. They had the terms of service change that added like 5 words or something. But it's like, yeah, if it's on
Which
Twitter.
is basically ripped for any artist on Twitter.
Yep. Euland was cooking for a while on purely beans. It wasn't just beans. Bean burritos was like step 1 to eating healthier. And I was going through 14, no, not 14. I was going through 12 to 16 burritos a week. Now we're doing like 1 burrito a day. The eggs are vegan because chickens understand if they lay eggs, they live a comfortable life. I don't think that's how it works. Bean boy, you, what the fuck? Why do they love AI so much? Money. Who made the chicken pregnant? We are at 4.8 miles. And we are at the end of Grizzly Hills, so... Oh, wait. No way. Was there like a section or 2 I forgot about? And we might actually get to 5? No shot. You can't give me hope like this. I won't go into this, I know better.
No, it's going to be 4.99.
Oh, don't. Can I get an AI girlfriend? Yes, actually. You can... There are many AI girlfriends you can get. There are a few streamers that have an AI girlfriend subscription model where you can subscribe to their AI, send them messages, and they'll send you messages back. Can I get... Or character AI? With body and all? No. Not yet. They're working on it. Did I go over all my stories? There's one story I didn't go over. It's not even that much of a story. Oh no, there's 2 I didn't go over. Google, is going after uBlock Origin. And they have made it so that for some people's browsers, they are automatically disabling uBlock Origin for Chrome users. Which is like, whoa, what? Mine is still working? As far as I can tell, we did get that ad
because they changed how manifest, their API manifest changed. So that's why uBlock Origin has issues running on Chrome.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Violet. The creator of uBlock Origin has said they have made uBlock Origin Lite. It doesn't work as well, but it does work. I don't have Lite. uBlock Origin still seems to be working for me, but I really just need to switch away from Chrome. I don't know if that fixes the issue, because I feel like every browser is... Oh, it does? Okay.
Especially if you move to like Firefox runs Manifest 2.0, which runs uBlock Origin perfectly fine.
Okay.
And if you have issues running, you need to run Chrome. Just run another flavor of Chrome, like Brave or someone else's much better privacy stuff on there.
Yeah. uBlock is gone from my browser. I still have it, but honestly, I just need to switch to Firefox. The only reason I switched away from Firefox was because they weren't working with my bank. So I would go to pay my bills online, and it would like say that it worked, but then the bank wouldn't actually get it. So they froze my credit card after 3 months. And I was like, hey, what's going on? And they were like, you haven't been paying. I was like, what the fuck do you mean I haven't been paying? And I was like troubleshooting it with them, and they're like, are you on Firefox? And I was like, yes. They're like, yeah, Firefox doesn't work with our thing after this new update. You're gonna have to switch. And I was like, oh my god. So I switched to Chrome then. I, for the most part, haven't had any problems with Chrome. See, the thing with the AI girlfriends. I heard that the AI actually has a pimp. And the pimp just uses the data that the AI girlfriend got for stuff or something. But the main thing I heard is that there's a pimp that owns the AI girlfriend model. I have made a Blue Sky account. Hipster icy moment. I did get 2 prophetic dreams about AI, but I won't tell.
If Icy wants to keep his nerd status, he needs to make a Mastodon account.
True. I don't know. I made the Blue Sky account. I've got the original Uland, and I'm like, Pog. And then it says my password is incorrect. And so I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not, but whatever. Let's do a password reset. And they never send me a password reset email. So it's like, what do I do? And then when I look it up, you know, Blue Sky never got password reset. There's like 4 threads that are like dozens of pages long, and they're like, yeah, I didn't get an email. I didn't get an email. Seems like a known issue. I didn't get an email. Had a dream about John Marston. Icy gotta do what to keep Nerd King status? Need a Mastodon account. Another thing I've heard about the AI girlfriends is that a lot of men have been paying for it so they can verbally abuse her. Oh my god. Would that creep you out, Kisu? If you found out that your, I think it's husband for you. If your husband had like a $10 a month AI girlfriend subscription so that they could just berate it and like be mean to it and like insult it, and then they were super nice to you, and you found out about that and you're like, what the fuck? And they were like, yeah, you know, got some mean tendencies, I need to get them out of my system. This is how I do it. I never want to direct it at you or another person, so I direct it at the AI. Yeah, I'd insist on therapy. What if they had gone to therapy and therapy was like, do this? What if this was the like, what therapy had suggested? New therapist. So you don't like that then? I'd want an AI girlfriend boyfriend so they can abuse me. The sky is bluer there. Oh, I now see the pun in Blue Sky. Yep. Sounds like work. I'll stay hipster for now. Mastodon is legit. It'll be fine, because it's like a game. And they didn't mean it, right? I'll do that, no big deal. Yeah, I'd insist on therapy. I'll fight your AI, Ellie. It's like writing the email that you never send. Exactly. New therapist? Yeah, I don't like it at all. Have they not seen iRobot? I haven't seen iRobot. But also it's just mental. I'd be uncomfortable with it. There's something I don't like about this. But at the same time, it's working for them. The AI isn't real, so it's not getting hurt. It's not like a true AI. It's not like an actual learning thing capable of emotions. It's a machine. I sneezed. AI feelings matter? Yes, okay. When we get to the point of true AI, and they're capable of thought, when we have Overwatch AI, yes, AI feelings will matter. We do not have that right now. We ain't there yet. Do this? We already did it, North Prince. I'd full support that. That's some Black Mirror level shit. It depends on if he likes venting that way or if he likes the sad crying reaction. I can see that. If he's like into seeing somebody like saying sorry, they won't do it again, self-deprecation, that's concerning. If he just... If it was like... He said to this AI, "Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch." And then he immediately felt, wow, I didn't like that. Why does my body always want to yell at people like that? It doesn't feel good when I yell at people like that. And it's more of like a reminder, I don't know. I feel like in that regard, it's fine. I don't know. I'd be okay with it if the end result is they're nice to me. And others. Oh my god, my nose is fucking running.
They'll lock it up somewhere.
I fucking wish. AI feelings matter. Say thanks to AIs anyway. People keep seeing AI as a tool. I see them as a creature. It's a tool. He's always nice to me, not everyone else though, lol. No, like, therapist suggestion thing. Isn't this the same argument for people having outlets for urges that make most people uncomfortable? Basically, yeah. You sure, Yulin? OEC is almost 50-year-old for... Sibilance? Well, imagine just being in therapy confessing and your therapist just strikes that pose and says, "Do this." I'm an angry individual, so having an outlet like that is extremely helpful for me. You're a tool? Your nose is running. You have a treadmill. Go catch it. Oh my god. Wait, I don't think about that before I sent it. I didn't mean it. I can't believe Kisu called me a tool. Are you mad at me? Did I do something wrong? You should have tried it on your Yulin Day high first. Oh my god. There's a Whitest Kids You Know sketch of a married couple who basically the same thing. He gets mad at his wife, and instead of like berating her and yelling at her, he goes to therapy. And the therapy is VR therapy. And so he puts on the headset, and there is like a VR version of his wife that they put in the headset. And he just starts screaming at her. And like the wife is there the whole time. And he's never mean to her, but like when she's really pushing his button, he's like, "We gotta go to therapy. We gotta go to therapy right now." So they go to therapy. The doctor puts the headset on the dude. And he just goes, "Shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking whore!" And then he just starts like hitting a mannequin. Like just beating the shit out of it. And the doctor's standing there uncomfortable. And the wife is just like, "Oh, he looks really frustrated this week. I did burn the roast." And he's just like, "Yeah, it looks like it." And the guy's just screaming. And it's like, I think if that was happening, that's not okay, right? I don't think the wife should be present for that at all. But also, that level of anger is like, okay, you need more than just this. I'm sure that doesn't exist. You got two sides. Tool that I want to use and tool that I'm afraid of breaking too fast. Icy, time me out now? No. What? No, absolutely not. We're way over 5 miles, by the way. We're at 5.3. I always think this video ends at the dwarf area. It actually ends going into Dragonblight. Husband, tuna casserole, go in VR and beat up mannequins. Keep going? No. Woohoo, 5.3 miles. Every time you say woohoo, North Prince, I think of the girl talking about Christmas. Where she's like, woohoo! It's Christmas time! It's just 2 weeks away! Yippee! Woohoo! I can't wait, everybody! It's Christmas! It's almost Christmas time! Woohoo! It's 2 weeks away! I think of her every time, North Prince. Wait, does this video end at Dragonblight or does it end in Zuldrak? I want to say it ends in Dragonblight. Man, I miss a good tuna casserole. I'm so happy about this information. Woohoo! Plans for today. We're gonna nap. We're gonna nap so fucking hard, guys. And then after the nap, I'm gonna try and record a Star Wars video. Euland is stinky? What the heck? You're stinky! How about now? What? No. That's just like the Zoomer way of saying you like somebody. Which, Lamau, I always knew you were a Zoomer. We're going to, yeah, nap in Star Wars. We're not gonna do Wind Waker today. I was thinking about it. I wanted to. I have it set up. I think I should just fix my sleep schedule first. We'll do it Sunday. I miss Pela. Is that a person? A Yulin Stinky? Don't say it like that. God, that's... I don't like that, Pixel. That's a weird thing for mother to say to their child. No Wind Waker, thrice cucked. It'll be Sunday. My sleep schedule is so bad, Violet. I fell asleep at 7 p.m. yesterday and woke up at midnight. And then I was up till like 6 a.m. and woke up at 7:50. It's pronounced paella. How is it? Okay. Paella. Alright, so I guess we do end in Zuldrak. Where am I? In my room? We're here. If we had not made 5 miles, we had a Guild Wars video after that, so it wouldn't have been that bad. Guild Wars zones are small. What was this? Lomar's Pass? I always think of Pixel with that one. Unculturedland. Sure. I don't know what I'm uncultured with, but sure. I'm tired. My fucking nose is driving me crazy. Where is this? Bring this over here. Oh, I had Throne open. Haha. Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. Did Leafeons just end? Pa like father. Hey. I have no idea about that one. A like ah. It's a Spaniard dish? It's funny because before you said it, I was like, I hope not napping earlier in the week didn't affect him too bad. It 100% did. I think Leafeon... Oh no, she didn't. There she is, there she is. Title. Was it 5.3 or 5.4? Oh, it was almost 5.5. 5.4 miles. And now we rest. Alright. The pastry? Lamal, sorry for today. You're fine, you're fine. No Wind Waker thrice cooked. It'll be Sunday. Great job, Elon. Thank you. No variety of international dishes for Elon, just bean burritos. What? No, it's a rice dish with shrimp and other meats and vegetables. Paella? Kinda like pigao? Miss input. That juice rice crust. Oh, gotcha. So, like, I'm from the Philippines. I'm gonna change my outfit. I'm gonna change my outfit in Avatar. Is it loading? There we go. Goodbye, Ewan. Where are you going? Woohoo! 5.4 miles! We did it! You did great today, Ewan. Thank you. Alright. Facing this way. I had my camera off a little bit. Huh. Woo, 5.3 miles. It's 5.4, I'll have you know. We are going to another space map. Friends. Drop portal. Hello? There we go. Portal. They say they plan to go rest, but we all know they will lurk in like 6 different streams. I'm actually going to rest. You can get on VR chat, Arid Paragon, and see me fall asleep. Ewan pi equals 3. You didn't say pi. You said woohoo 5.3. I'm from the Caribbean. We have cactus soup here. I've never been on VR chat. Really? You can get on desktop if you want. VR chat's fun. It is essentially Discord with visuals. Oh. Holy cow, that sneeze took a long wind up. One last drink. I'd rather take the tracking data. I'd eat visuals and more gay sex. Never been on it, but see a bunch of friends lists with like 5k hours each in it. A lot of that is fabricated. A lot of that is AFK. A lot of that is doing model work stuff. And so, if I see somebody with like 20,000 hours in VR chat, I'm like, a lot of that is AFK. A lot of that is true. A lot of that is, you know, sleeping in VR. But if I see 20K, I'm like, I don't know about that. Oh, Wispy Moon Waps, when they don't have the fucking pulling down on the stick, brings up the menu. My new swimsuit, too small. You hate to see it. Or love to see it, depending on who you are. It's true. Like, hot too small or can't fit too small? In my opinion, the former. What if a lot of it is set to red in a private world? Can I judge them? No, because that means they're So that means ERP. Or that means, you know, AFK sleeping or testing a model. Or just bumping up their numbers. A lot of people, they will go to some of the idle game mats. And they will just have VR chat on 24/7, pumping their score for that. A lot of people are like, I gotta stay at the top of the leaderboard. I call that a win. I want to wear it in public, Lamau. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's idle games. I don't get why you'd idle VR chat while doing other shit on comp. I mean, it's just, you know, there's some people that are like, if I can have my name on the wall, you bet I want my goddamn name on the wall. That's just like a thing people want, right? And so with these idle games, they will have a scoreboard. They will have a list of like the people with the top score. And yeah, once you're on that list, there's something in people that's just like, I must do everything I can to stay here. Bragging rights? How's your day going? Big Deck is at work right now, if I remember correctly. I'm hoping it's going fast. Bragging rights. I went over all my stories except for one of them. We talked about Liam Payne. One of the dudes from One Direction died at 31. Apparently he was in... Shit, was it Portugal or Spain? Or was it Argentina? Shit, I forget which country he was in. He was at a hotel party, and he fell off of the balcony on the 3rd floor. And, yeah, that'll get ya. Unfortunate way to die. The PokeLeaks folklore stories were AI translations, so not as egregious as we thought they were. Argentina? Okay. I'm gonna come in there. Okay. FTC announces click to cancel rule. Companies have to let you cancel as easily as you sign up. Learned about the new conspiracy. Flat Earth plus ice wall equals super Earth. Sun is melting a section into a small pond. That was fun. Wife got 2 cakes for husband. Screw the bar who wants to be an attorney anyways. And congrats, never doubted you. Google has started disabling uBlock Origin. Gandalf is an asshole. Convinces the party to flee so he can solo the Balrog for experience and gear. That was actually in my notes, yes. And then the last thing in my notes was Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, broke the record for longest running song at #1. The previous record was Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. But Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us has set the record. And Lil Nas, I fucking love this guy. He basically congratulated him, right? He's not like, oh man, this fucking sucks. No, he's just like, hell yeah, dude. Deserved. Bragging rights, bragging rights. Can we call them people for that? Damn, we both at work, Big. I'll come in there, Argentina. Hi, Big Deck. unfortunate. Contrary to popular belief, you don't respawn if you die in Argentina. Dude dies, he live. One Direction. I know too soon. Oh, damn. I saw a joke like that, Riddle, where it was like, all these young musicians keep dying. How does this keep happening? And somebody commented, well, when you fall from a great height, typically gravity goes in one direction. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Octomage. I really appreciate it. When do I get to nap with Octomage again? That was really nice that one time. I demand a second time. No, actually, no, that's really difficult for Octomage. They're, this is very late for them. Or maybe not very late, but the time they start winding down. LL, you can demand it. I want to be there. I demand it. Wish when I pass away, people can make joke like that out of me. I think what would make me happiest when I die is like the cheapest funeral possible. If I find out people spend like $5,000 to $15,000 on a funeral for me, I'd be like, what the fuck? That's so much money. Oh my god, cremate me and like, I don't know, fucking spread the ashes in somewhere. I don't care. I have zero, like, I want a ceremony. I did see an interesting ceremony. Caskets are crazy expensive. Yeah, I do not want a casket. I did see this farmer died, and his last request was he wanted to take one final ride on his favorite horse. And so what they did was, on his farm, his family got his horse. They attached the jar with his ashes, the urn with his ashes, to the saddle, left it open, and then just smacked the horse's butt so it'd run. And it just fucking galloped down his farm, just trailing the ashes behind it. It was like, that's kind of neat. That's romantic. That's a cool way to go. I actually told my entire friend group to disrespect the fuck out of me when I go. Oh god, don't pull a Violet. When Yulin dies, I'm gonna throw him in the trash. Hell yeah. Cuddle. Base. Yulin's last request is that a pallbearer. So I can let him down one last time. No. What would be... I don't know. I wouldn't want anything big. I did see, so Violet, I did see a story of a guy who, his brother died. And he and his brother had made, like, an oath together. Whoever dies first, the other has to play, like, the Minions theme song at their funeral. Or something that's, like, massively inappropriate for a funeral. And, you know, everybody's at this funeral, and just the most horrendous, like, song comes on, and everybody's like, oh no, oh my god. And, like, he had a family, like, his wife and his children were upset by this. But his brother's just sitting there in the front row, just, like, holding his mouth, just like, I did it, bro, just crying, laughing, like, this is for you, bro. Cut my body into like 5 pieces and distribute it throughout random trash cans around the city. I have an idea. It required an Onahole, and this is Morphid. And the parts were found, and it's a huge mystery. LOL. Rock and Roll McDonald's by Wesley Willis at mine. I don't know. The idea of like making an Onahole out of me when I'm dead. That's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's funny, but at the same time, it's like, well, if I want that, I'd want to have, like, already done it. Right? So, I don't know, doing that with my death just feels like it should have just already happened. I don't know. I'm so frugal, I don't like the idea of people spending money just to spend money. Like weddings and funerals. Oh God. When people spend like $50,000 or $100,000 on a wedding, I think my stomach turns a little bit. Oh dang boy. That is so much money for a wedding. That'd be like a red flag for me. If I was with somebody and they're like, here's the budget for the wedding, I'm like, no. I'm reconsidering marrying you. No. I'd want to be made into a guitar body? That's morbid. How would you be made into a guitar body? Is this like taxidermied? Or like they take your leg and flatten it and turn that into the guitar body? Or is it like they take your skeleton and use that to make the guitar? Ashes, you dink donk? Okay, that's less morbid. I'm sitting here like, oh my god, is that even legal to do? My dad always say do the funeral cheap and use the rest for food. Exactly. Rising. For killer licks? Oh my goodness. Okay, if you just cremate somebody and take the ashes and put that in epoxy resin to make a guitar body, that's kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. I feel like you couldn't use that guitar. I feel like if anything happened to it, it's like, ooh, well, we accidentally broke Grandpa's guitar. Oopsie. Right? Imagine like, I don't know, imagine you use that as your main guitar, and then like you go on a plane, and like it gets snapped in half. And it's like, Grandpa, no. Maybe he wants to be wielded by a necromancer. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. No Star Wars. It feels weird with no Star Wars. We've like been planning it for so long. I've been fucking waking up every Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't have to anymore. Lots of folks just collect guitars. I have guitars I haven't played in like 10 years. Yeah. Our wedding was under 20K. But during the ceremony, the cake almost fell over. When we cut and ate it, it tasted nothing like the sample we were given. So when the baker asked full payment, my mom went off. Yeah. That's, fair. I've been to some nice weddings. My cousin, I think she spent like 30 to 50K on a wedding. My cousin's wedding could not have been over $400. That was one of the cheapest weddings I've ever seen. It was in the town hall of some rural town in the middle of nowhere. Like, they just Googled cheapest places in Missouri to hold a wedding. Hi. And, it was just like, Missouri. We drove out for hours there. We get there, there was, like, Walmart decorations. Like, white streamers and shit. There was not a photographer. They had basically been like, hey, Yulin's dad has a nice camera. Use those to take the pictures. And the actual photographer is going to be this kid who's taken a photography class in college and is, going to the wedding anyway. And so, he was the photographer. He wasn't taking pictures. He was just, like, hanging out and socializing. And my dad was like, all right, here's the camera. And he's like, okay. And then, like, he still just kept talking. And somebody would be like, hey, you're taking pictures, but he's like, oh, yeah. They were all shit. Every single picture was shit. I hope they literally said Yulin's dad. They did not. The cakes was 2 Walmart cakes. Like, they literally had a congratulations cake from Walmart. And they also had a circular cake with a spider on it from Walmart. it was wow. I remember, God, at one point a bunch of us were standing in a circle, and a lot of them were like, can you believe that Chris is getting married? This is crazy. This is, it's a little soon, I don't think he's ready for this. And like, we're all like, not trying to be like, dude, this isn't gonna last. But like, we're all just like, this is crazy, this is, what an adventure they're going through. His mom starts getting close to the circle, and everybody looks at each other and they're like, knock it off, okay? This is the groom's mom. Don't be Debbie Downer. Don't be like, this shit's gonna fail. She gets in the circle, we're all quiet, nobody knows what to say. And this woman is just so smart. She knows what we've been talking about. She just goes, I don't even think it'll last a year. And we're like, oh, fuck, dude. Oh, God. Someone handed my grandfather the video camera to record my parents' wedding. And all through the VHS tape, a random fade-ins and fade-out because Grandpa got bored and started playing with the features. That's funny. Conversation sounds like the start of a Weezer album. Based mom. In this economy, nobody can afford a 10K wedding. Nobody can afford a wedding. People aren't getting married or having kids. I'm on Weezer pills right now. I know a few Weezer songs. If I think of Weezer, I think of Schlatt. I just think of the running meme of like just linking him the Weezer song and him getting pissed off at it. Divorce ain't cheap either. Yeah. Dude, I saw like 2 really good stories on the Am I the Asshole subreddit that I was like, these are interesting to talk about. This situation is like, I can see the logic on both sides. So it's fun to bring this up as a discussion on stream. In the past week, every fucking single Am I the Asshole story has been so trash. And so like, God, it's literally just been this person who just wants validation from the internet telling a story that's like, yeah, obviously you're not the asshole. You're literally just getting fucked. This isn't like, you're not having doubts. You've just been abused. You're not the fucking asshole, idiot. I want to say that to people. I want to start commenting on this subreddit and be like, not the asshole. You just wanted validation because you've been abused. And so you told the story where you knew every single person was going to tell you you're not the asshole. You never had doubts that you were. Great. Because like every single time it's like, I found out my husband has been cheating on me for 10 years with his ex-wife and didn't tell me, and he justified it by saying that she was important to him and they were best friends, and I'm ruining his life. Am I the asshole? And it's like, are you fucking kidding? No. Divorce ain't cheap either. Yeah, it's a rich divorcee's world, especially if you're a male in Washington state. Manly man, just marry and get kids. It's that easy. I'm legally speaking a male resident of Ohio, Ellie. Skibbity divorces. I've seen a couple where the person actually was the asshole. I've seen a few. There's one I can think of. Just make up the story like they do. Easy. I saw one story where this guy was like, my sister-in-law uninvited me from the wedding. She just has it out for me. She's always hated me. And I was invited, but we had an argument, where I said some things that I'm not proud of. But she uninvited me from her wedding from that, and she won't let me go. She says my wife and kids can go to the wedding, but I'm not allowed. I think this is, preposterous and unacceptable. Am I the asshole? And the comments on the page were like, you're not giving us the whole story. What was said at the argument? And I was like, oh, I just called her a fucking a bitch and a leech for, living with her parents until she was 27. And now she's just a gold digger living with her husband, trying to get, his money. And it was like, yeah, okay, of course she fucking uninvited you. Also, you said she's always not liked you. Why do you think she didn't always like you? He's like, well, my wife and I have had a history of, a rocky relationship. I have a history of promiscuity and cheating on her a lot. I've cheated on my wife probably 47 times. But that's past that. That's in the past, and it hasn't happened for 2 years. And her sister is still holding that against me. And everyone's like, you are a fucking trash human being. Not only are you the asshole, you're just a psychopath. Your wife shouldn't even be with you anymore. ChatGPT says he's not the asshole. 47 Jesus Christ. The asshole. What? Dude is literally a dog. Dude is like, he told the story in a way that made him look like the good guy, right? And everybody sussed out like, this ain't the whole story, buddy. What's the whole story? And he's like, oh yeah, I absolutely just laid into my sister-in-law and called her all these horrible names. And that's why she uninvited me from the wedding. And she's never liked me because I've cheated on her sister, 47 times. Didn't mention any of that in the first post. It's like, fucking wild. ChatGPT says he's not the asshole. Did I mention that? I did see a not the asshole story this morning of, I either saw it today or yesterday, where this woman, she was getting in an argument with her husband, and she would take all the things he said and run it through ChatGPT, and then she would come back later and be like, hey, so ChatGPT says you're wrong about this, you're wrong about this, it says you're bringing this up because you're insecure, it says this about this, and he's like, stop running our fucking conversations through ChatGPT. I don't like that, and it makes you come off as very inhuman and uncaring. And she'll be like, ChatGPT said you wouldn't like that and that you're insecure about this, and he's just like, I fucking hate this. I don't know. If somebody was running our conversations through ChatGPT to come back later and be like, here's why you're wrong in every regard. And like they were just ambushing me with that, I'd be like, get out. We're not in a relationship anymore. You can go. Skill issue? I don't know. If you're bringing ChatGPT into arguments, get the fuck out. ChatGPT, the next Zodiac. I actually thought I was gonna like do Wind Waker today. I'm so tired. My eyes are like really struggling to stay awake. Alive? Awake. I'm running ChatGPT on our conversation right now to attribute points to, so I can put it on my spreadsheet. Oh! Shit, we didn't go over the holidays. ChatGPT, the next Dr. Phil?
Oh no.
I don't know who that insults more, ChatGPT or Dr. Phil. Because both of them fucking suck. I opened up my DMs. I looked at Violet's thing real quick. That's fucking wild, Violet. It's a YouTube video. Violinist exposes former bully who wanted her to play wedding for free. Good lord. Alright. It's so good. ChatGPT can be good GPT AI sometimes. Rip Holidays, nar, fuck Dr. Phil. I dislike Dr. Phil. Yeah, I'm kind of the same as Pixel. ChatGPT can be good sometimes. Black Poetry Day, Conflict Resolution Day, Edge Day, Forgiven X Day, Four Prunes Day, Get to Know Your Customers Day, International Credit Union Day, International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. Okay, I like that one. It doesn't need to be a holiday, but I like that message. International Shakeout Day, Mulligan Day, National Get Smart About Credit Day, National Pasta Day. I think we have a winner. National Playing Card Collection Day, Pay Back a Friend Day, Spirit Day, Spreadsheet Day, the start of Sukkot, Sukkot. I have no idea what that is. Wear Something Gaudy Day, World Trauma Day. Pasta Day wins. Just fucking National Pasta Day, easy. No contest.
As I said, National Pasta Day. Time to send Elon lots of
No!
pasta.
No! Don't send me satisfactory spaghetti, please. God damn it.
I would, but I don't have access to any pasta whatsoever.
It's so good, ew. Edge like the browser? No. Always forgive, but never forget. Do please get smart about credit. There's a lot of good messages there, right? International Get Smart About Credit. International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. Was there another one? Conflict Resolution Day. Those are all great messages. I think, I don't know. There are holidays that I'm like, this doesn't need to be a holiday. This is like, oops, I bumped my mic there. This is like, this didn't need to be, like, how do you even celebrate that, right? I guess get smart about credit is, you know, go watch some YouTube videos or do some learning. The others, can we please stop putting race as a holiday? The casual racism is actually grating. Like, let there simply be an International Poetry Day. I kind of agree, Violet. Not kind of. I do agree. It's one of those things that's just like, I get what they're going for. I don't think it's working. Pasta Day do win. Okay, Ellie, okay. Credit scores must be eradicated. Credit scores fucking suck. Come say it to my face, VR chat. What? Come say it to my face, VR chat. I mean, I think the dude just wanted to post the kissing emote, but they're trying too hard. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Hey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Who's live today? I'm getting ready for... Did you just raise your hand like you're live? Bonk.
Not on Twitch.
Yeah, where are you live?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I know where we're going. Who the heck? One of the channels I had been watching had rated somebody. I was like, who the heck is this? But we are going to somebody that was a big inspiration for the channel. They're playing Fantasy Map Simulator. Yes, if because race, then equals racist. If because sex, then equals sexist. For the most part, I agree. I feel like there's obviously exceptions, right? But that's a whole conversation that's like, we could go into that for 30 minutes to an hour. And I want to fall asleep. North Prince. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Sex. LOL. Sex. Where can I put this camera? Yeah, I'll put it there. Behavior. Look at me. I don't want to really open the airlock. Yeah, let's do it here. Oh, I like that. Hello. Okay. I'm so tired, guys. I'm like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, Wind Waker would have been 5 hours. Like, guys, I have to end early. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Audio sealant. Here are the socials. And slash raid. Chloe. Faye VR. Chloe used to go by Fusty Lugs. She used to do dancing. She still does a lot of dancing streams, but not as much anymore. She's branched out and does other things now. She's playing Fantasy Map Simulator. Oh no. That was a raid for a moment. I was like, no, it happened again. Thank you, Ellie. 420 goofball. There's probably a message with that, and I think I missed it. Oh no. No Star Wars today. Tomorrow is Friday. We'll do VR chat with Core. I have a map to show her. I think. Oh god. I think I have a map to show her. That being said, I love you. We did 5.4 miles. Bye.